Hey, look at this. This is oh, wait. Some kind of gecko. We found him running across the road. Come here. And man, he's tiny. Oh, gosh. He's jumpy too. It's some kind of little tree gecko. And I don't know if it's maybe a diurnal species because he's out here in the daytime, or if he's just confused because he's so small. Because I mean, this is a hatchling here. We've seen these before around here, and you know they're usually on trees, some kind of tree gecko. And don't jump. And they get a little bigger than this. They get about typical, you know, the house gecko size, about that big. This is a tiny, tiny one. He's got some skin coming off his legs and tail here. Geckos usually actually eat their own skin to like, kind of recycle the vitamins, so that might actually be lunch for him, his skin coming off there. He's adorable though, isn't he? Look how tiny. Wow. It's like the smallest lizard I've ever seen. We're going to put him back in a tree or something. He's going to get smashed on the road here. We've seen several cars coming through this little dirt road, so I don't want him to get run over. But let's put him in a tree maybe or something. Hey, check this out. On the side of the road here, just in this mud puddle, there's some kind of amphibian eggs. It looks to me like toad eggs, because toads, back home at least, lay their eggs in a long string like this, and these are all like draped all over the side of the road here. I'm gonna put these back down. They're draped all over the side of the road here in this little puddle. What is possible is those wet forest toads, but what I think is more likely is the cane toad. The cane toads are really, really common species of toad around here, and they're huge. I mean, they're built just like the toads we have back home, but they're great big, and they're really, really common here. So I'm figuring, you know, if a toad's desperate and just common enough, I guess, to be laying his eggs in just a roadside pond or a puddle in the middle of the road even, that it's probably something that's pretty common. And I know the cane toad's pretty common, so most likely cane toad, but it's pretty cool. There's a bunch of them. There's a mass of them here, and then it's just draped all along this. It's pretty cool. Hey guys, you want to see something that's not cool here in Costa Rica? Let me show you what I don't like. Those are some kind of ant. And let me tell you, I've stepped in them about 1,000 times. I've been barefoot almost this whole time. And they can sting, I'll tell you. I got little red welts and bites all over my feet and hands because you step on them. I don't know if they're fire ants, I don't know what they are, but they have a mean sting. It makes your feet feel like they're on fire. That's not cool, I don't like those. I'm trying to chase him this way a little bit. Yeah, he's panicking now. He's worried. God, he's huge, isn't he? Yeah. You can't get a little closer to him. He's scared this way.
Still, you have to run faster than...
I got him. Oh, watch out. He's going to bite. Yeah, he's going to bite. Oh, man, he's huge. What am I going to do with this?
Thought you were doing it.
I didn't really plan this out very good. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't have gloves. He's going to be really mean. Alright, after a really long and a really hard fight with this big iguana, we finally caught him. And look at him, look at the mouth. Oh my god. I've never seen anything like this. We're walking along the beach here in Costa Rica, and we saw them, they lay out and sun themselves. There's a whole bunch of them. And this is like the largest male we saw, and he's huge. I mean, that's big. These guys are the black iguanas or the ground iguanas. And sometimes they're called the spiny tail iguanas too. And if you can see, that is a spiny tail, man. That thing is huge. He could do some serious damage if you were to whip you with that. He's pretty calm right now. I don't know why he's acting so calm. I had his eyes covered up with my shirt. I had to take my shirt off and throw it over his eyes to kind of calm him down a little bit. But man, he's got some massive, like these jowls on his face here. You can see here, he's got these massive, it's like all muscle. He could really do some damage if he were to bite you. We saw him cruising along the beach, and he had a couple of females hanging around him, and he was doing his head bobbing at him and everything, and you know, I guess that's kind of like iguana talk. Man, he's cool. It looks like a dinosaur, doesn't it? Wow, look at that big face. It's like a velociraptor or something. It's like Jurassic Park. Look at these big spines on his back. Man, oh man, that's cool. He's so cool. Look how pretty his colors are too. He's called the black iguana because they're primarily black. But this male has got some bright blue, and I'm not sure if that's mating season things, because sometimes iguanas kind of get different colors during mating seasons, like the skinks we have back in the States get a real bright orange head when it comes mating season. So this blue color on his head here might be mating season time. It might be, you know, something to impress the girls with. God, he's so cool. This is like the largest lizard I've ever caught in the wild. He's pretty neat. We're gonna turn him loose though. Let him back go, cruise around on the beach here. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I never got to catch something this big. It was like catching an alligator or something. You just had to stay away from his mouth, cover his eyes up. It was cool. My God, that's big. That's awesome.
Wow.
Hi guys, last day at Costa Rica here. We're packing up and getting ready to head home. Gotta say goodbye to all this. It's such a beautiful place. The rainforest is really awesome, and it's really awesome to get here to actually really see it for real. You know, it's a pretty spectacular thing to see. But I'll tell you, I mean, we spent 6 days almost here, and we've been searching for reptiles like every day, and we've hardly seen anything. It's amazing. I mean, it seems like everything we can find is either too fast to catch like the basilisk, or just so far up in a tree. I mean, it's bizarre. And then I kind of made the mistake. The first night we got here, we saw some pretty cool stuff, and I thought, oh, that stuff's common. We'll see that all the whole time, so I didn't videotape any of it. You know, we saw the cane toad, which is really cool. This is great big toad. And we saw the turnip-tailed gecko, which is a great big gecko, too. And I didn't videotape them. I took some photographs of them so you guys can see the photographs, but I should have videotaped them. I took for granted what we're going to see and what we wouldn't see. I didn't think it'd be this hard to find reptiles here. I mean, man, the rainforest is so dense. We hiked like some 6 kilometers into the rainforest. And I'll tell you, it's really difficult to get around. I mean, it's like the leaves are right in your face, and I mean, without like a machete or something, you can't get around in there. And it's all like vertical cliffs and stuff, so it's like an uphill, and then downhill, downhill. It was really seriously difficult. And you know, trying to maneuver around in there and look for reptiles, it's really very, very difficult to find anything. So, you know, I feel kind of dumb. We came all the way to Costa Rica and, you know, hardly found any reptiles, but we did get to see some really cool stuff like that iguana on the beach. Is really spectacular, I thought. And just the insects here were so bizarre, so many insects, and they all have amazing camouflage, and they all different kinds of praying mantises and katydids. You saw a million species of katydids just hanging around the lights at night. It was so cool. There's so much stuff here. It's a shame to have to leave, but I'll tell you, as much as I like all this stuff, I would trade it in to go back to Illinois to catch some copperheads and cottonmouths. That's my very favorite. And you know, I can't wait to get back home because it's almost snake migration season. That means Snake Road, so we'll see you guys there.